Hello everyone, welcome back to the Octopath Traveler. So we are going to be doing Cyrus's third chapter this time. In Stone God, everything should be set. I've got the first three characters I'm going to have banters with. Everything's ready for once. So let's get going. You make your way to Stone God after learning the original copy of the tome you seek. It be there. But you can't help but feel that someone's been watching you. That's because someone has been watching you. Someone's been watching almost everyone. The story so far. Inquiry Christ. Cyrus uses his powers of deduction to get to the bottom of a series of kidnappings perpetrated by the brave scholar Gideon, who was harvesting the village's blood for his dark research. It was in Gideon's Gideon laboratory that Cyrus discovered it. A translated copy of From the Far Reaches of Hell. Though the history of the dark arts intrigued him, he could not sit idly by, but his peers used knowledge for evil. And so Cyrus came to Stonegard, where the tome was bound. Would he find answers here, or only more dreadful questions? Stonegard at last. A sprawling city if I ever saw one. Look like searching for a needle in a haystack.
Now then.
First, I shall review where we stand. I believe it is on the ground. Like as not, the translated copy of From the Far Reaches of Hell was produced by a bookmaker in this town. But where to begin my search? Logically speaking, it would make the most sense to begin at the source. Obviously, that means the tavern! Means that straight for? But I thought I was saying he was actually go straight there. The bindery, of course! Where else? Right. Yeah, where else would I go? Oh, I think the fancy was silver. Question mark. You can stop following me now, ellipses. Tis the wind.
Well,
Very well. Let the investigation begin. Hey, how you doing? Alright, it needs to be scrutinized. Hey, how you doing?
indeed.
Well, bookbind requires the finest materials. You don't say. He's Mooney. I sold a book of my making to Dominic, the translator. His home lays on the east side of town, and the book's whereabouts. Well, now it would seem my oldest Dominic fellow a visit. I should be able to find him in the workshop to see Sophia. Okay. La 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 la. Don't mind me. Oh. I almost walked straight past your house.
Excuse me.
Oh, beg pardon, is this the residence of...
My apologies.
I don't know who you are, but I'm not in the mood for company.
A moment of your time.
If you could just spare a moment, kind sir, this I'd like to ask you. I said I wish to see no one. Leave me at once. Well, okay, no helping it. He seems like a stubborn one. I'll have to find another way. Normally I resort to arson, but there's like this building's made of stone. Perfectly true. A good day to you, sir. What behooves me to find a big more about our friend Dominic? Oh yes, blackmail. Thanks, Mooney. Dominic went and showed himself off in the world after his only daughter succumbed to sickness 15 years ago. Okay, well, there's another marker up here. Oh, inside your house? Ah. I can buy things from you. That's terrible! Mr. Mooney. Dominic had a translation commission. He thought Fodor him a fortune. Tuesday, he said he's to it, poor lad. Hmm. Oh, never mind. I guess I have to go over here. Oh, there's a person up here. He's the money. So it's medicine to Dominic about 15 years ago, we think. He's in his border, as I recall, financially speaking, so he gave me a discount.
Very well.
And that should do it. I guess Dominic would be more talkative this time. Oh,
Excuse me.
beg your pardon, Master Dominic. I'm sorry the scholar called upon you earlier. You again? I already told you, I don't want to see you. Years ago, who did Dominic lose his sickness? It was his daughter. Yep. What does Dominic take on paying honest stealing treasure hunting? Being studying a book.
But of course.
Yes, if the reasoning is correct. This is undoubtedly why Dominic has cut off all contact with the outside world. You don't need to open old wounds, friend. I just noticed because I'm looking at this on the side, I completely screwed up the characters I have on my list. I should have already had a banter trigger. Because I was using the chapter 2 list, not the chapter 3 one. You do not mean to open old wounds, friend. I've heard that you lost your dear daughter to illness 15 years ago. Oh, whoa, what a tragic tale! Instead, you seclude yourself and fuck contact with the outside world. Murder who the elixirs that might save your daughter. Get a coin quickly and in large quantities. Takes up an unusual task.
Yes.
To it, producing a translation of the far reaches of hell. Who told you this?
Now then.
The book that you translated is now in my possession. Clearly, you are a scholar of great knowledge and wisdom. Took care to omit the most horrific passages. That was because you recognized the danger they posed. As an academic, I will not stand idly by as knowledge is used for the purpose of evil. So, I ask you, who commissioned this translation from you? Come inside.
Many thanks.
Thank you, friend. Seriously, you better start voicing this guy, bro. I'm just gonna keep it this same, like, high-pitched nerdy voice I'm giving him. Where should I even begin?
In truth.
15 years ago, a man came here to me with a request he said was of dire import. Strangely, I cannot recall his name. He was a scholar, and from his words, one could tell that his mind was sharp as a blade. What I remember more than anything was his eyes, and blood red at the zeal for knowledge, a bordered on obsession. Like, oh, a fellow friend!
What in the...
Red eyes. I mean, he could just be bloodshot. Could it be no perish the thought?
After that.
They say in recent years he accepted a prestigious position at the Royal Academy in Atlaston.
It couldn't be.
God's headmaster, even. Who would have thought the obviously evil man was evil?
Yes. Ah, yes.
Oh, yeah, it's all come back to me now. Yvonne was his name.
In truth.
He came to me with the mighty veritable tome in hand. The tome was in far reaches of hell. I did not have to think twice.
Is that so?
Knowing full well the danger posed by the forbidden knowledge within.
Yes.
Yes, I was not blind to the risk. And yet, what choice did I have? Medicines her daughter required cost a veritable fortune, and I'm but a humble scholar. You followed the instructions to the letter?
Yes.
Yes, I translated the dreadful tome. All the while feared for my life what horrors might come to pass if the knowledge fell into the wrong hands. In the end, even the rest of Lexus cannot save my poor girl. Looking back, I believe this is divine punishment for my sins. He was sick first. But that aside, what must have Kevin? What's the man thinking? Probably he was going to make a lot of money. Get a lot of power. You say the buck is in your possession? I beg you, promise me.
Leave it to me.
I will see to it. It is never again used to bring pain and suffering, if I would. Burn it now, then, if that's what you really think. Just a translated copy anyway, it's not like it's the real thing. The pain and guilt you bear is surely beyond my understanding. I hope this will bring you a small measure of solace. Shout easy, friend, as best you can. Yeah.
Have my thanks.
Sorry, says it? Yeah, my thanks.
Come now.
Well, you hide in the shadow. Shall we end the charade? So you voiced my presence.
Just so.
I knew it was being followed, yes. It's a meeting outside the academy. You're the headmaster's assistant, Miss... No name?
Lucia.
Oh, never mind. Lucia.
Greetings.
Why you followed me here, Miss Lucia?
I apologize.
Forgive me, Professor Albright. I meant no offense. I've heard that you're investigating the whereabouts of a certain tome. Tome named from the far east of hell. Is this correct? And what if it is?
In truth,
I have to say, I actually keep in the utmost confidence. Which is why you're gonna sell to him out in the open, not... Like, it's one thing if you don't want to stay inside a building or something, but like, you don't even want to stay, like, in an alleyway. Okay! I reason to believe Headmaster Yevon is finding something unsavory involving self-same tome. Well, good luck with that. As far as I'm aware, there's only one translation, and we have it. So the thief who stole the book from the archives was...
yes.
the Headmaster himself. Of this, I'm almost certain. The Headmaster's assistant I may be. First and foremost, I'm a scholar in my own right. I will not stand to see my profession's good name sullied by one who would use knowledge in the name of evil. This is why... Why?
Indeed.
You came here seeking my aid.
Correct.
Yes. My intuition as an academic tells me you remain to be trusted. You should be aware Headmaster Hails from Stoneguard himself.
Yes.
Yes, I was going to investigate that very matter after I was done here. The house in which he was born still stands. Yet there are ominous rumors about the place. You don't say! I have searched its location, but I'm hesitant to investigate further on my own. So I asked Professor Albright, may you lend me your aid? But of course!
I see.
I see. Before I promise anything, I will see the house with my own eyes.
Correct.
I understand completely. You won't find it on the north side of town. Those stairs just scream safe and trustworthy.
Shall we begin?
Very well, let's pay it a visit straight away. So whether or not I can cooperate, I will give you my answer there. Is this acceptable?
Thank you.
Of course. Thank you, Professor. I will go on ahead and meet you there. Oh, we got one of the baiters after all. Stresses. Can I see a question, Professor? Oh, by all means. What kind of things did you teach back at the palace? We're interested in the spot of learning, are we? It won't be long, I'll give you a lesson. Huh? History, let's begin there, specifically with the founding of the mighty kingdom of Hornburg. What you never said? And there followed, and also, in short, It's on for an hour now. Wish I whether to be annoyed or impressed. But the king had bond, if you recall, had his own worries, you see. Master, can I say something? What is it, Trissa? You really need to get back on the road? Well, yeah? Alright. Now I need to trade Trissa out. It was Old Brick I screwed. Old Brick should have been in the group first. I'm hoping I didn't miss my chance. Because that actually triggered, or it's supposed to trigger after you do all investigating here. So I should have triggered here, but I missed my chance. Actually, oh no, this might be worse than I thought. Uh-oh. I don't think it's just Old Brick I missed. I might have missed Tana and Therian too. Honestly, if it comes down to that, I'll just reload my save, because it's not like I've done that much here. Like, I can live with missing one of them, but if I'm missing 3, then no. Yeah, nah, I'm reloading the save. I'll be right back. Yeah, no, screw that. Second thought, it's not gonna happen. Because my most recent save was a ways back. Alright, so who's left that I haven't missed? Alphen, Primrose, and Ophelia. That's all that's left. Alright. Yeah, I'm beating myself up pretty hard over that one, but the painters aren't tied to completion, so it's not like it's a big deal. And I don't feel like Cyrus's are particularly tied to plot progression or anything either, so it's kind of like, whatever. It'd be nice to get them, but this is where Headmaster Yvonne was born and raised. Went to the neighbors. It has laid abandoned for some 20 years now.
Is that so?
Ominous indeed. Well, shall we let ourselves in? What the? This is really fast. Credit where it's due. Okay, I admit it. That's the first one of these betrayals that's actually gotten me.
Professor, all right. I apologize for this little ruse.
Like, I thought it was her at first, but the way she was going on and on had me lower my guard over her, so fine. I admit it, you got me. But you finally did enough betrayals that I didn't see one coming. So it's been how many now? It's been... You have Primrose, you have Therian. Oldbrick's entire story revolves around it. Now we have Cyrus. Like I mentioned when I was going over this before, like, you could maybe consider Trissa as one, but it's a stretch among stretches, so That's still half of the characters getting betrayed.
That voice anywhere.
In significant ways. 2 of which being super important for their backstories.
So, we meet again, Headmaster Yvonne. When I heard you were looking into from the far reaches of hell, I knew your search would lead you here. And sure enough, you didn't disappoint me. Your mind is every bit as sharp as I thought it was.
So, who's in charge of the school if you're not there? But your assistant is here too, so it can't be her.
Lucia to keep an eye on me. What a shame, my dear boy. A thirst for knowledge like yours would be such a terrible thing to waste. So, what do you say? apprentice yourself to me, and I will overlook your little trespasses.
How kind of you. I refuse. I am, shall we say, philosophically opposed to your stance on knowledge. I believe that knowledge should be shared, not hoarded for one's personal gain.
Well, you were working at the wrong place for that kind of philosophy.
Thought you'd say as much. Most unfortunate, Cyrus. Most unfortunate. As you know, this is my house, and I don't get many callers these days.
Not too bad.
A smart man like you knows what this means, yes? When you starve to death here, no one will be the wiser.
So now it's time we just start casting Blizzard over and over, right? If you think I'll give up without a fight, you don't know me nearly well enough.
What have we here?
Finding my way out doesn't seem to be an option.
Now then,
Now, how to get myself out of this predicament? Well, I found a bone in the chest. Let's see. Investigate further or wait and see. Well, investigate further, of course. Yes, investigate further. Yes, I'm going to keep investigating further. It wants you to wait and see, doesn't it? Fine. Next time pops, will say wait and see. You're giving up too easy. Shame on you.
Professor?
Professor Albright? What voice could it be?
Are you okay?
Professor Thorpe. What are you doing here? It's me, come on up. Yes, I'm so glad you're safe. Therese. No, seriously, what are you doing here? Did you come all the way from Atlaston? But why? Seriously, but why?
Actually...
No, that's not an excuse. You went halfway across the continent to a place that you directly should have known nothing about why you would have been there. With no leads. Did he even mention the book to her? I don't think he did. But even if he did, there's no way you would have put that together. You were in danger, so I came to warn you. Well, it's quite enough, young lady. Nice. Nice attack. I want to learn it. Can you teach me? I knew Cyrus would come, but you have the pluck for a girl your age.
you think you can get away with this?
You've honored to go once! It's clear hostile negotiations, affecting into your solitary pursuits. My word, Cyrus, stop meddling my research. Your life is forfeit. Wait! Oh, well. Hey! I know this is important at all, but I have troublemates to listen to. I won't let him get away with this. I don't care who you are kidnapping and holding someone hostage, ain't right. Alfred, my friend, I have to find you overly hot-headed and temperamental. No, that character you're thinking of is Ulbrich. You know, the one you didn't talk to. Sorry about that. But on this issue, I stand in complete agreement. Murder is the answer. Quicker your axe. Why, no man who pretends to integrity and virtuousness let such wrongdoings go unpunished. Yes, let it rain. I just I've never seen you so hot under the collar before. I assure you, I am quite calm. The sub-collar temperature remains tepid. I always wish for the rains to come. Yeah, alright, if you say so. Either way, let's get going. Indeed, Alvin, we must make haste. So it seems like this is the exit. Hey, look, it's a cellar! Wait, was I supposed to go to the cellar? Yes, I was. Okay, in that case, I'm going to do anything but go in the cellar. I'm going to check out what's over here first. I mean, there's all these rooms here. You just know there's going to be a chest somewhere. I have not had an enemy trigger yet, and it is weird. Like, I was avoiding running for a while, but it was taking so long. Of course, it's a bunch of academics. Alright, time to beat you up, nerds!
Here goes nothing.
Well, I mean, why not? Last stand. Eat it, nerds!
I am ready.
I was going to use Dark if there's no point with the Feely here, so, oh sure, try wind. Well, now there's no reason to try Feely's skill, so, I'm going to whack you with a rod.
I will not be defeated.
I'm still going to whack you with a rod.
I am ready.
Well, the spells aren't going to work. Oh, Dagger did it! Which means your other weakness is sword, but I don't think I have a sword on you. I don't. It might be. I don't think it is. No. Yeah, none of the characters here have swords. Bloody blood. Ooh. Ooh, nap time? Actually, hold on. No, don't do that yet. Please analyze your weakness, just in case I accidentally kill you off.
I'll do my best.
Alright. For all these counter physical. It's only a single ally anyway. No, sure, why not? HP regen. Because I don't know how much actually regens. 295, and it's not really that good. I mean, it's decent if it's paired with other passives, because then you have about 500 HP recovered per turn. And that's not terrible. Oh yeah, he still has Merchant. I should get him off that. I should give him something new.
Here we go.
I think it's that for us considering giving him Warrior. Who has Warrior now?
Let's get down to work.
It's not Haunted.
A tempest comes.
But I put her on War Master. Single physical, blah blah, blee boo boo. Yes. I didn't even commit any murder. Grimrose is still asleep. Ah. Oh, is that it? Okay, you're knocked out too.
Thus ends your lesson.
Grimrose leveled up, which is impressive considering she was asleep the entire time. Okay. Oh yeah, I was gonna check on jobs, because I was just talking about that. Hey, Warrior's open. Hey, Alpha, you're getting a new job. Which I guess would free Cyrus up to be a merchant. Honestly, probably not the worst fit for him. I mean, it does decrease his elemental attack a little bit, but not by an egregious amount, honestly. It's definitely a better fit than Dancer was. Where before he was just, it's the only character I could actually have him fit even slightly. Here, I want to get the skill that the uncaps damage. Yeah! Okay. Well, as for Cyrus here, here, Trade Tempest, donate BP. It's going over by how useful these have been for me. I guess the rest and hired help is about even. Sidestep is out though. Okay, now for these, money after battles, which I don't have Tressa with me, so that's actually kind of good. SCP of 500, resistance. It's a good ability, but That's the speed consumption. Yeah, take that one. And then there's the ones that are just generally good. Increased physical, like, that's always going to be a good option, but I don't know if I want to take care of something else. Yeah, I'll take surpassing power. That's such an obvious yes. You know, fine. I'll take the plus 50. So I was getting to that point before with him where he was just barely not doing max damage. Alright, let's head on down, and I'll make it the end of the part once I get there, assuming I don't trigger any fights. No, I didn't. Okay, so thank y'all for watching. I don't want to have another part that goes on for over an hour anytime soon, so gonna save. Thank y'all for watching. Next time I finish off not only Cyrus' Chapter 3, but technically all of Chapter 3's, because his is the last one. Just Chapter 4's after this. Like the remaining 7 Chapter 4's I have, since I did Tressa already. So yeah, until next time, take care, stay safe, and have a good one. Bye-bye.